Now, this nigga got this opportunity and really took it. Like when I tell you, Cardi threw this nigga a lob and this windmill 360 East Bay. The nigga got it's like Cardi threw him a fastball and he hit that out the park, bro. I'm telling you. Anyway, man, let me watch the video.
In
Come on.
this video, we'll be talking about an artist that's been exchanging sneak disses back and forth with Playboy Carti. These started off as simple subliminal references, but have since evolved into more direct callouts. Some of you might not be familiar with this Benji guy that Carti's talking about on his track, You're the Moon.
Yeah, I was looking for Benji. I had smoke at Mean Street. Everybody thought they knew me.
Carti's referencing another Atlanta-based rapper named benjibluebills. So Benji hopped in the studio and put out a response track.
Now, this nigga got this opportunity and really took it. Like when I tell you, Cardi threw this nigga a lob and this nigga windmill 360 East Bay. The nigga got it's like Cardi threw him a fastball and he hit that bitch out the park, bro. I'm telling you. He really got the opportunity and did the most with it, bro. This song is so hard, bro. He's not finna play it, but this song is so hard, bro. I'm telling you, like this shit is on my playlist to this day. This shit came out last year. I'm pretty sure. This shit is still on my playlist to this day. This shit is hard. Bro, Benji's really a tough ass rapper though. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah.
Just a side note, in case you didn't notice, benjibluebills isn't just some amateur rapper, and he actually sounds pretty fire. So,
Yeah.
What's the backstory, and how are these two connected in the first place? Well, unfortunately, that leads us into a dark story of violence and murder. But before we get to that, let's learn a little bit more about benjibluebills, and how he became one of Playboy Carti's ops. benjibluebills was born in Washington, D.C., and he spent his childhood going back and forth between living with his mom in Atlanta and grandma in D.C. up until the end of middle school. Then, through high school, he stayed in Atlanta with his mom, which is where he would continue to live after he was done with school.
One time when I was in the 6th grade and I came out to Atlanta and I went to school out there, but I got put out of school and I had to go back to D.C. and live with my grandmother, but my mother still lived in Atlanta. I got and did middle school and then came back to Atlanta, lived with my mother for high school, and then I've been just got been kicking it out there ever since then. Like, that's been my stomping ground.
As you can imagine, it was tough to make very many friends when he spent most of his early years jumping between two cities. But one thing that helped him make connections.
Hey, nigga. Oh wait, hold on. I was finna flex on him. Actually, yeah, I'm still finna flex on him. Nigga, try moving. How many cities I done lived in? If we count Nigeria. Low key, okay, let's count those two. So 1, 2. Technically, I could say 3, maybe even 4. Hold on. If I try to, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. No, okay. I've lived in 1 and 2, 3. So I lived in Lagos, Abuja. Y'all niggas don't know what that is, but salute. Damn, where else did I live? Okay, North Carolina, because I lived in small towns, but in North Carolina it was Cary, which is like right next to Raleigh, right? So North Carolina, Mississippi, small town in Mississippi, kind of close to Memphis. South Dakota, Vermilion, South Dakota. Where else? New Mexico, Las Vegas, New Mexico. Yes, I said it. Las Vegas, New Mexico. That's a real place. Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Close to Tulsa, not Tulsa though, but close, right? It's his hometown though. Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? Ooh, Texas. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Damn. Damn. That's 8. Yo, I live in 8 cities, bro. That's hard. That's kind of hard. Not really though, cause nigga, I don't got no connections to nothing, bro. What's fucked up is now I'm a valley nigga. Like, if you niggas don't know, I don't even know if I should say this. Niggas ain't watching. Nigga, I stay in South Texas, right? Boom. This is a place where I stay in South Texas. Niggas call it the Valley, right? So now I'm a Valley boy, and I don't like that. Cause nigga, out of all the places I've been to, like I couldn't be from North Carolina. Like I fuck with Texas, but nigga, not the Valley. Like nigga, what? That shit is nasty, bro.
New people, the
Like
skateboarding,
what?
and going to the skate parks in
Yo,
Atlanta. He grew up listening to artists like 50 Cent,
Oh,
Lil
no.
Wayne, and Kanye West in his early years, but he wasn't inspired to make music himself until Chief Keef began to blow up.
Word.
I think she came like, damn, he a young nigga and he going crazy, like, and he doing all the shit I do, like.
And we gon' fight, our guns gon' fight. A fuck nigga, that's that shit I don't like.
And he, man, really changed his life with this shit. So I'm like, let me goddamn.
Wait, this old ass nigga grew up on 50 Cent? Come on, dog.
Because I ain't always felt like I was hard enough to even drop music.
Benji started to put out music around 2019.
Skirty your block, we closing a cash. Daddy a killer, you know that he passed. Cut his ass over the floor, the man.
But he really started making waves in the underground with his track Red Dot in 2022.
Word.
Red dot. Then I pop a man. About blue, they pop up when you lay your head. Hop out.
And then he had an even bigger impact with his song Dirty Ops in
Dirty
2023.
Fuck my little dirty ops. If you try to kill a killer, then come dance if you a worthy op. Do my murder dance on top your mans. I'm a
Both of these tracks came out prior to any mention from Playboi Carti. He has a unique sound because of the way he brings together street topics with hyperpop style beats.
Yeah, he
Usually
uses
rappers who
underground
focus
style
on the
beats.
same subject.
That's the thing that I think that's the thing that set him apart. He uses underground style beats, but he does the same shit that like any other nigga does, basically. Which yeah, that's the recipe, bro. I fuck with that.
Subject
For
matter
real.
are using really heavy trap beats rather than using up-tempo and more electronic sounding beats like Lil
Yeah.
Uzi Vert. He's even worked with other big name artists in the underground scene like Lucky, and supposedly he has a Summers collab on the way. Additionally, he has a ton of music in the vault with another artist, Ola Run.
That nigga Ola. Oh, I'm thinking that's the nigga that Cardi dissed too.
Who's currently serving out a prison sentence for a gun charge. He's a close friend of Benji's and plays a bigger role in the story with Playboi.
Wait, so did he really did okay? This is a lyric in a Cardi song says, "I had a nigga shank Ola 4-5." Did they really do that though?
Cardi.
We got some shit in the cut. Just waiting for him to get home so we could hit the streets the right way.
So let's get into how Playboi Carti crossed paths with Benji Bluebills. Well, Benji's from a block in Atlanta called Front Street and is a
Front
part of a
Street,
gang
okay.
called Henchmen, aka
Word.
5L.
gang, we kill for fun. We doing that for Lil Robin now. Fox 5, right after we slide, I'm like, fuck who died. Gang, we the real niggas, we ride around bulletproof.
His best friend Olarun is also a part of this group. On the other hand, Carti's affiliated with Homicide Gang and DTE. All of these
Oh, they're literally called homicide. Okay. Wait, so why do they use X's, nigga? That's like street niggas use X's instead of C's? I thought that was like some terminally online shit, bro. But that's besides the point. So Homicide Gang literally named themselves out after a real life gang. Is that not stupid? Is that not stupid? Like, bro, you're instantly caught in the RICO. Like, you're not escaping the RICO.
Atlanta groups
There
are
is gonna be there will be a RICO eventually. When the RICO happens, nigga, you're first.
apparently blood affiliated, but have never really been on the same page. 5L and DTE are in Zone 6 Atlanta, and always seem to have minor issues with each other, which mostly stemmed from business-related issues like not signing with certain locally owned record labels. It felt like it was primarily just internet beef, with local artists dissing each
Wait, they have beef. Wait, okay, I thought their beef was like real life shit. I mean, I guess it is real life because niggas did some other shit. But nigga, this is rap beef for real?
other, but
I don't
that
even-
quickly shifted with one incident that's said to have changed the streets of Atlanta forever. During the pandemic in June 2020, there was a dice
Damn.
game that went bad. It led to a shootout, and one of Playboi Carti's close friends, who was a member of DTE, was
So this
killed,
is
Big
recent.
Sosa. It's not confirmed if the 5L henchmen were directly responsible for this killing or not, but certain members, including Olarun and 24 Left Eye, started dissing Big Sosa and celebrating the event
Left
online.
Eye.
Going to live with my bros.
The niggas know about Left Eye.
I follow my dog like a sled. No, I'm ready for war. An SK under my bed.
Walking past a nigga who shot you every day up in these streets. Walking past a nigga who shot you every day up in these streets. Walking past a nigga who shot you every day up in these streets.
Shortly after this, 24 Left Eye was shot multiple times in
Damn.
an alleged retaliation hit from DTE. This time, it was DTE members that went online implying that they knew something about it. At this point, the general public and
Problem
most
Child.
hip-hop fans still didn't know anything about this war that was happening inside of Zone 6 Atlanta. But that all changed when Carti dropped the song Stop Breathing.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. Wait, so when he's talking about his brother, I thought he was talking about Reggie. But I don't think Reggie is wait, what was the nigga's name again? Damn, that's disrespectful. What was dude's name again though? He'll explain it.
In the track, he talks more about these street issues that are happening in Atlanta. He raps about the death of his friend Big Sosa and paying someone to shank all
So he was talking about Filthy. I mean, he was he was talking about Big Sosa.
while
My
he was
bad.
locked up. This is what really lit the fuse in the hip-hop world, bringing this beef to the
Wait, but Reggie is also gone though, right? RIP. So is Reggie? Hold on, cause I gotta do the science. I gotta do the knowledge though. Is Reggie Carter? Nigga, they showing me a basketball player. Wait, so he's not dead? That doesn't even make sense then. Everyone thinks since my brother died, line is about him, but I don't know about that poor guy might still be alive. Or I'm tweaking and he's confirmed dead. Big Sosa was his brother, I guess. Wait, okay, so my bad. I conflated the whole shit the whole time because I dead ass thought, okay, die for guy is like for his dead brother. That nigga Reggie is still alive and breathing and well, I'm assuming. And then Stop Breathing is about Big Sosa. So Reggie is still alive. R5. Wait, wasn't R5 a rapper in Homicide Gang too though? Like he was on not SSN. What's that one song called, bro? The song is 500. They never dropped it either. That's crazy. So it don't hit the same no more, bro. I dead ass thought it don't hit the same no more. Like I dead ass thought that was for his brother. Well, it is for his brother, but I thought he was like he was gone. That's love though. Salute, because niggas don't show love like that to niggas that's alive. So salute.
industry. In
Let me
response,
show screen.
benjibluebills made a remix titled Stop Bleeding as a response to Carti on
Stop
this
bleeding,
situation.
damn.
A whole lot red up on the scene, we don't cool out, little bro. And all I never got shanked in the feds, you cap it real. This a PSA.
Wait, nigga, there's no way that's cap. That nigga lied. That nigga lied. He didn't. Yo, that's crazy. That's how. I mean, yeah, nah, that's wild.
And all I never got shanked in the feds, you cap it real. This a
Titled Stop Bleeding as a response to Carti on this situation.
A whole lot red up on the scene, we don't cool out, little bro. And all I never got shanked in the feds, you cap it real. This a PSA to Playboy pussy, just like Hello Kitty. I smacked the red up out his dreads, I'm finna spit on Iggy.
This brought a lot of attention to the artist and his music.
Finna
Carti
spit on
also
Iggy,
called out
damn.
Benji directly on the song You're the Moon.
Yeah, I was looking for Benji. I had smoke at me street. Everybody thought
Nah,
they
this
knew.
nigga Sag so crazy.
In response, Benji dropped a song titled I'm Right Here, which is really
Is
starting to
that?
blow
Am I
up.
paused for looking at that? My bad.
Put 'em in a box. If you say my name, then on that same day, nigga, death gon' knock. If you say my
This shit
name
hard.
or say my game, you hit with a Lego box.
It had more people looking into Benji and his music after the response, and now they're realizing he's actually got some heaters. In a way, it's ironic, because even though Carti was dissing Benji, it's now caused some of his own fans to start listening to him as well, even though he's Playboi Carti's op. I don't condone gun violence in any way or think that it's cool, but it does play a large role in this story and in explaining the relationship between Benji and Carti.
This rap shit get political, like, you know what I'm saying? This shit, you don't never know who gonna do what or who gonna end up on what side of this shit just weird, like, so I just be staying in my own lane.
I truly hope that everyone who's involved stays safe and that there aren't any other lives taken over this.
That's
Olaran
crazy
is
he started
supposed to be
over
released from
local
prison
rap beef,
later
though.
in 2024. I hope that he can partner up with Benji and that the two can
Oh,
just
so
release
Ola's
music
free now.
and that everyone can put distance between themselves and the gang violence.
I'm trying to have it already turned up by the time he come home, so we can just get this shit back and forth.
Wait, so then,
yeah,
hold
we got
on,
heavy
bro.
music, like, we might got a couple tapes.
This is a year ago.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Be with him every
Salute.
day.
What are your thoughts on benjibluebills? Do you think that his music's on the same level as Playboi Carti's? Let me know in the comments.
To be honest, Benji's an easier listen than Cardi. I really ride with Cardi too. Actually, you can't really compare him because Cardi don't really be rapping. Like Benji actually raps, but sometimes, bro, I fuck with Cardi, but sometimes it's too much. Like especially on this last album, sometimes like do at least do 2 bars, bro. Like come on, the nigga like on some songs, bro, he's just spamming, or he's not even spamming. Some songs he's leaving mad beat untouched, and that shit is annoying. That shit is really annoying. I'm trying to hear. Yeah, he used to be letting the beat rock. I don't really like that. Like, what's that song called? Damn, it was the one with the Olympian, right? That song, I love the beat, and I still have it on my playlist. But like, if the nigga would have actually rapped, it'd just be way better to me personally. Same thing as Opium Baby. If he was actually rapping, it'd be better. You know what I'm saying? The Swamp Izzo should makes it better, but yeah, because him and Swamp Izzo damn near doing the same thing. Like Swamp Izzo saying his name, and Cardi is just I don't even know what he's doing. But yeah.